see me a bit better. I just saw a post when someone was asking about taking supplements for menopause, and my my answer, they were asking advice from different people, different sources, and what people's thoughts were. And I thought, actually, I'm going to make a quick short video on this because I'd like to read an extract from Taya Tantric by Milka DeVos that's about the second spring and menopause. So I'll read you that chapter, but to insert one of the things that I recommend, or for people that are suffering with maybe hot flushes and insomnia, to bring down the heat. And it kind of explains the energy side of this in this, and why Qigong helps with this movement and cultivating that yin and yang energy. They don't tend to have these issues in the East, it's worth noting. Obviously diet and other things, but one of the things would be that this is a practice that's kind of standard to a lot of people with Qigong, and in the West we do. So, and it's hormones, and loads of people are doing workshops on this, but I just wanted to share this little bit of wisdom that comes through from the Taoist teachings. So menopause, the second spring, because it talks about how when we're having this energy flowing one way for it to create a life, then it shifts at a different time in our life and it starts to flow upwards, and we're working with creating projects and different things, and that energy, if it's cultivated in the right way, can be channeled in a different way because it's a different process that the woman is in. It's like the maiden, mother, crone, sort of in the pagan tradition. So here goes. Menopause is a second spring during which the energy that was once lost in menstruation can be channeled into the body and mind instead. This is the body's way of anti-aging. Instead of the blood being used to grow a physical child, the chi in the blood is freed up to grow your inner spiritual child. Many women become very psychic and powerful in this period of life. Practice that build kidney energy are good during the menopause time. So building core reservoirs, that's something we do in class when we're circulating, and I say calling the crystal, cultivating the cauldron, that's all to do with that, even when you're younger as well, because you're directing that energy to direct it into things. During menstruation, the core channel and the uterus fill up with blood, which then moves downwards during menopause. This flow is reversed and moves upwards to the heart and the palace of the spring, that they call this area. The tendencies of aging, the separation of the polarities of hot and cold, can cause disturbance in symptoms in menopause. Women often become yin deficient as yang speeds up, causing heat to rise in the body. Sometimes the rising energy is chaotic and overly hot, leading to symptoms like hot flushes and insomnia, and the deep water reservoirs of the kidneys start to dry up. So this is why I recommend cucumber. Cucumber is immensely hydrating as well as cooling effect. So Ayurvedic, it's linked to the cool stuff. So if you juice a cucumber, 2 whole cucumbers, 1, it's great for your immunity if you look up the medical medium stuff and all of that, of what it's for, but also if down it like medicine, down it like a shot if you don't like the taste of it. And it does, you get acquired to certain things. I quite like it, so not too bad for me. But to have it before bed then will help that cooling, also cooling temperatures, so helping you with sleep and that insomnia. So hence, so where were they? Drying up. So you're also hydrating the body as well, so it's very hydrating for the kidneys and helping purify and detoxifying, which helps and backs up the kidneys, so this energy balance. It's possible, however, to alleviate these common symptoms with regular practice. So our Qigong practice can help as well, movement, to prevent this extreme polarization of the yin and the yang in the body. We need to energize and link up our lower and upper body by replenishing our kidney and yin belt. This is the bit that's round the body that can get stuck chi, as we say, or life force energy, which can build up. It's also where the energy of emotional bodies and things get trapped. We have a yin and yang kidney, which are like cold and hot water taps in your body, keeping the Ming Man, which is at the back of the body, the door of life, open and moving. That's why we do lots of banging on that, and I'm always tapping it in class. The chi between kidneys will help keep this balance. We want that balance of the yin yang. We want that balance of the body and your energies supply. The balance, circulating energy around the microcosmic orbit, which is in the stomach and linked with different organs, is excellent for curbing hot flushes, insomnia, and other menopausal experiences. Channeling energy in the microcosmic orbits, you do this with breath and breathing, balancing rising and descending energy, the fire and the water, circulating the chi, the fire cycle orbit, transforms the emotions which burns up inside, circulating chi in the water circle. The wisdom cycle of the core will help replenish feminine water. So healing sounds also, which there's 6 healing Qigong sounds that we work through different organs. So releasing the excess heat, the coldness to other imbalanced chi, the heat heart sound, which is breath, calms the force fire of the heart associated with overdoing, overgiving, which are both real dangerous for women. As we let go, we can perceive our true feelings and need more clarity. When there is too much heat that rises to the heart and heat, it is difficult to sleep. Practices like the triple warmer. So triple warmer sound is, and you can do this with your hands, just use both hands. That's a triple warmer. That's linked also to the adrenals, I think. Sound will bring the excess heat down from the upper body to the belly and the feet. Women, and that sound, just doing that as a little breath thing, a couple of seconds before bed, is a great time to do that. Women in this time of life are often sandwiched between having children at home, caring for aging parents, and working a job. With this busy schedule, there is not much time to rest or replenish the blood. The kidneys need sufficient blood to circulate. So when we move in Qigong, in these what we call lists, low intensity steady states, we're getting the blood moving, we're getting the blood pumping, and you don't need to be doing lots of exercise to do it. It can be supportive for after other exercise, more intense exercise like the HIIT exercise, high intensity training, or you can couple it like with something like that, or you can do it when you're getting into movement and just those general, which it means over time. So you can look up the research on that. So time and rest, replenish, we get sufficient blood to circulate the body and comfort for a comforting temperature. A practice to help replenish the blood to the rest as for the at least 20 minutes daily, which I do an hour practice every morning on my channel. Practicing deep breathing, and we do half an hour of Qigong practice and half an hour of meditation or esoteric practices. Deep breathing, listening to music, meditating or praying. This is not a time to be watching TV, reading books, because where your mind goes, your chi flows, or your energy goes. Make time to come back to that conscious yin state and receiving life force, which is what basically chi is, or ki if you're into Reiki, or prana if you're into yoga. Same thing, it's life, your energy, life force. Or in physics, it's sort of the energy that makes up everything. Being still or in subtle movement with a quiet mind and awareness of your body, it is highly recommended that you lie down on the earth, allowing your body to the magnetic field to be rested by Earth's resonance. Just walking barefoot in your garden, it's not great to do that this time of year, but earthing, even connecting and looking out visually, can have an effect. But if you can get outside, you can wear either all cotton or all cotton and what's the other one, natural wool. Don't wear them together, because they help your body with the electromagnetics of the field. So those are a couple of little tips that are related to what they're talking about. Or grounding, earthing shoes. I think you can even buy earthing shoes, and there's whole documentaries on that. You can look into that to assess for yourself, but I thought I would share that. There's other practices and different things, but the main thing I would say and highly recommend is, if you can stand the taste, is cucumber juice before night, because that will affect physically if you want something physically to take, overweight, and these are other things to do. So hope that helps for someone out there in how Qigong relates to and talks about the energy and the, what did they call it? The second spring around this time of menopause. Thank you. Love and blessings for your day.